Hi there, we are back for another episode of Shadowbringers, and we are doing the last main scenario quest for patch 5.0, and the quest is called Shadowbringers, a level 80 quest, and we have to talk to Alice here at the Tempest at X 16.5, Y 30.4, Z minus 8.2. Shadowbringers, and the reward is a surprise. Alice appears to have made her decision. Do you remember that talk we had atop the tower in Motsuk? I'm still of the same mind now as I was then. I don't abandon you, you don't abandon me, and together we make a difference in this fight. There's always hope if we look for it. I saw it again and again as you tore those veils of light from the sky. If we keep taking the next step forward, there's a chance we'll find a way to save you. So no matter how long it takes or how much it hurts, you can count on me to keep on walking. So, have to talk to Alfino. Warthry spoke of the disaster we would bring upon our own heads. The ceaseless conflict. Imagine how we would sneer to see what's become of the first, not to mention your perilous predicament. And yet, who can deny the fire your deeds have ignited in people's hearts? You achieved what my logic and ideals never could. Uniting disparate peoples under the banner of hope and common purpose. Without you, the giant Talos would never have raised its head. I have borne witness to many such miracles at your side, and would do so again. This is but another obstacle in the road. So come, let us travel it. Drag me so wonder and danger, as you are wont to do, and I shall endeavor not to slow you down. So, speak with Orianger. As well thou knowest, if we are to usher Amaurot unto his rest, we must needs bind his ashen soul and then shatter it with overwhelming force. The former task requires oversight, and such have I prepared, upon the exarch's asking no less, so 'twas ever mine intent to provide said boon. The future whence our noble friend those hail is a world fallen to ashen artifice, and he would not see such grim history repeated. In a sense, Amaurot's destruction will be the culmination of the Exarch's efforts, a reward for all he has endured these many years. Yet even as thou stridest into the jaws of peril, forget not but that his fondest wish, and that of many others besides, is to see thee survive unto the morrow. 'Tis in pursuit of that happiest of outcomes that I do pledge to remain at thy side. We have to talk to Stola. Our time in the first has been a never-ending succession of trials, as arduous as our path in the source ever was. Yet through all our journeys together, through that deep and foreboding wood, you have helped me to stay true to my convictions. Thus would I return the favor. Do as your heart decrees, without hesitation or regret. And that is all I will say on the matter. And we have to talk to Syncret. Well, this has put everyone in a solemn mood, hasn't it? Honestly, we are not even sure this will be the end of it. But I suppose we should speak our minds when we have the opportunity. You taught me that much in Amaurot. So forgive me this moment of sentiment, sweet. By dragging me into this sorry mess, you have given me the chance to think and act as I should have, for Reen's sake. Words cannot express how much this has changed my life, or how grateful I am for your support. So I shall express my gratitude through action instead. No matter where you decide to go, I will be there, guarding your back. The last one is Reen. When Minfilia entrusted me with her power, she warned me that no matter how strong you become, you can still fall victim to despair. You can still feel powerless. And she was right. After you collapsed on Mount Gulg, my hands wouldn't stop shaking. If I made a mistake, if I failed to bind the light within you, I was terrified you would die. Even now, you could be moments from turning, and I wouldn't know how to save you. You, Thancred, the others, you've all been there when I needed help. Minfilia surrendered her life to me, her legacy. I should be ready to do the same for you. And I want to, I do. But I'm not good enough. She told me to follow your example, and I've tried. I've really tried. Then you shouldn't hang your head. I'm not asking to be saved. Then you shouldn't hang your head. I shouldn't? Fate can be cruel, but a smile better suits a hero. We must all keep looking forward, like the heroes who never gave up hope for this world. We must keep looking forward. I'm not sure who you... Actually, never mind. I think the answer might be different for all of us. No, nothing will come of brooding here in self-pity. I've made my decision, sweet. I'm going with you. Now we have to talk to the capital attendant. Ooh, what's this? Nothing. Welcome to the capital. All visitors must present an official writ of permission before admittance will be granted. Your documents appear to be in order. You may proceed into the capital, but any guests you may choose to bring with you must remain in your vicinity at all times.
This really is unacceptable. I gave you very specific instructions.
Damn it, Selk.
My invitation was for an abomination, ripe with the power to bring about the world's annihilation. Not this half-broken thing. Whatever am I to do with you? And I see you insist on keeping the same familiar company. Are you so lost without them?
It is not she who is lost without the familiar. Not content with remaking an entire city, you aim to fill it with the reconstituted souls of the dead.
I may have gotten a little carried away in my attention to detail, added a few unnecessary flourishes. Well, there's no point trying to hide it. Yes. Once the rejoining of worlds is complete, Zodiac will regain his full strength and shatter his prison. Then we shall offer up the Source's remaining inhabitants in sacrifice, that we might resurrect our brethren who died to bring Zodiac into existence. But what was it that you came here to do exactly?
We came here to stop you. We came here for the Exarch. Normally both. But first of all, we came here to stop him.
Did you now? One last do-or-die attempt to foil my plans before your mind dissolves into madness? How very, very heroic of you. In every single age, there is always someone who wants to stand up to the evil Ascians. Always the same arrogance, the same insistence that the world belongs to them, as if theirs were the only rightful claim, theirs the only existence worthy of preservation. Even now, after everything, you refuse to see reason. You think it unfair that you are subject to suffering? That your lives will be sacrificed for the Ancients? Look at me! I have lived 1,000 of your lives. I have broken bread with you. Fought with you, grown ill, grown old, sired children, and yes, welcomed death's sweet embrace. For eons have I measured your worth and found you wanting. Too weak and feeble-minded to serve as stewards of any star. Have your recent spats with Vorthri and his Sin Eaters taught you nothing? Have you not learned that your ignorance and frailty beget only endless misery? How long do you mean to perpetuate this farce? How much more must I endure your bumbling interference? Let us imagine that the laws of reality are again undone and the world faces true annihilation. Do you honestly believe that half your number would sacrifice themselves to save the other? Of course they wouldn't! And if you had witnessed history unfold as I have, you would reach the same conclusion. You cannot be entrusted with our legacy. I will bring back our brethren, our friends, our loved ones. The world belongs to us and us alone.
Emmet Selk! We understand, truly, but it makes no difference. The ones you love are in the past, while ours are here in the present. One day, we too will be ashes and dust, but not today. Our time is not yet finished. We share your conviction, and that is why we will not abandon our course.
You think us the same? You think your tattered soul of equal worth to those I lost? Then come. Earn your place. Prove yourselves worthy to inherit this star.
Wow, they have.
Behold the coming oblivion. 'Twas the end of our era and the beginning of our great work. A fitting backdrop for your final judgment. I shall wait within, but do not spend too much time on your preparations. There's no telling how much longer the guest of honor will last.
Amaurot, now accessible. Oh! I was not sure, but this is an instance we can do with the trust system. Nice! Okay. Then, let me see. Duty Finder. Dungeons Amaurot, and we can get rewards. Okay, nice. Item level 410, sync to 440. Really nice. So then and I will do this as Paladin with the trust system, so let's talk to someone here. Form a party. So let me see. Yustola. Correct. I will take Rin. So dismiss.
Here we go.
Yes. And I will okay, let's try this with Alfino. Amaurot, register for duty. Comments. Wow.
Welcome to the final days of Amaurot.
The whole city is the dungeon. Okay. Then, let's start.
The fabric of our star began to fray, and the unchecked energies of creation begat malformed beasts.
Uh-huh. So, what? What's this thing doing here?
Just as prayer gives rise to prides, our dread may manifest our deepest fears.
First boss. The first beast. Okay.
Now I've got you.
I will not hold back.
So we have to hide behind a rock. And now, okay. Leave the AoE. Okay. Ah, no. Really? Okay.
This is going to leave a mark.
Not sure what to do here. So now behind a rock. So. Ooh. So, straight in the middle. Go behind your rock. Ah, no, really. Okay, so bracelets of casting. Let's see. This is item level 430. Nice. So we can get here the accessories. Where to go now? Ah, there. Okay. What are you?
The land buckled. The cities burned. The waters ran red with blood.
Ah, materia. Okay. This blue bubble there. Detonator. Okay, sounds explosive. So, guess we have to kill this thing first. Maybe. Oh. We already possess one. This is not good. Wow. This thing is really ugly. Wow, what is this? Terminus Bellwether. Okay. The beast below spin the turn. Whoa, 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 whoa. Uh-huh. We have this. I guess we have to kill this bombs first. Oh. Yeah. What is this? Are we doing something wrong here, or is this normal?
I will not hold back.
It's just no idea. Oh, many of them. Uh-huh. He's back. Burst. That sounds not good. Wow! This thing is really huge. I guess we have to kill it before this spell is cast.
Yet this was far from the worst of it. Come,
Okay.
and I will show you.
Healing. Okay. So, but we don't have to use this ether flow. Oh. Yeah.
Just a little further,
You know. Oh.
and you will see the end of a world.
Look at this. Wow. This is... Come to me. No, we won't come with me. No chance. Oh, what's that? One of their creations? Wow. Or is this the final boss fight?
The star was fading. We saw we had to weave its laws anew.
Tyria. Oh. Where can I go? Here. Come to my side. Whoa. Oh, not good. Not good. Oh. What was that? Okay. Ah.
Leave the healing to me.
But between us and our goal loomed a final misbegotten fiend.
Okay. Stonic Riddle. Sirion. As I thought, the final boss. Okay. Mapping the van. Amaurot. Wow. I have a bad feeling here. What's this? Fire on the ground. Okay, okay. Ah, let's keep.
I will not hold back.
Oh, a bomb.
Leave the healing to me.
What's this? So this little side head? These heads do. Uh-oh. I see what they are doing. He's wandering forward. See a second. Wow. I don't want to fall off here.
Release.
Away with you.
And now, we have to hide here.
This is going to leave a mark.
And another bomb. So, but oh, so we have a time limit here. I guess. Not sure. Wow. Now these heads. What's now? I.
You underestimate me. Oracle, give me strength.
Uh-oh. Whoa.
Gloves are off.
Yes! Haha. So. Belt of aiming. Okay. Oh, that is the map. Leave duty.
Well, well, you prevailed. Nevertheless...
Your performance was underwhelming, and I remain unconvinced of your worthiness. Oh, you tower over your misbegotten ilk, no doubt. But should I bring my full strength to bear, well, you would be as leaves in the wind. The gulf between us is a reflection of the disparity between the world as it was and what it has become.
Our worlds may not live up to your lofty standards, but they are our worlds, our homes, full of life and love and hope. And we won't stand by and let you destroy them!
Alizé!
You are a mistake. For we who have known perfection, the shattered source and these shards are ghastly mockeries of the true world. The ephemeral lives you exalt are pale imitations, utterly devoid of meaning.
Belittle us all you like, but we will rise again and again, and give the lie to your insults through word and deed. We define our worth, not the circumstances of our creation.
More prattle.
Fool. Who are you? No one. Nothing. Once I have reclaimed my heritage, my first act will be to expunge your stain from history's weave. My world will have no need for heroes.
Still fighting the good fight.
It is true that all we hold dear is fated to fade away. But that is no reason for us to forsake it.
To take what steps we may, and thus mark the road for those who would follow. To strive for the best of all futures. Be this not also thy purpose?
Do not presume to speak of my future.
And you? Why waste your final moments in futile defiance? Weary wanderer, you've no fight left to fight, no life left to live. You see, the light will not be denied.
Surrender to your fate, and let the transformation take you. Rise up in madness and fury. Devour the vermin infesting the land which is rightfully ours. Now, Reed! Now!
Fight it. You have to hold on.
Oh, not bad.
If you had the strength to take another step, could you do it? Could you save our worlds?
You know I could. What? All by myself? You know I could. Huh? Yeah.
take it. We fight as one.
Nice.
This world is not yours to end. This is our future. Our story.
No, it can't be. That trick of the light. You are a broken husk, nothing more. How can you hope to stand against me alone?
We stand together!
Nice.
How? I'm surprised you can stand at all.
I could not well leave matters half-finished. Let expanse contract, eon become instant. Champions from beyond the rift, heed my call!
Damn you all!
I challenge you, Amaurot. It ends this day. One way or another, it ends. It ends this day.
Very well. Let us proceed to your final judgment. The victor shall write the tale, and the vanquished become its villain. But come, let us cast aside titles and pretense, and reveal our true faces to one another. Hades, he who shall awaken our brethren from their dark slumber.
Hades. The Dying Gasp now accessible. And before we enter this new trial, so let me see, Duty Finder, trials, Shadowbringers, the Dying Gasp, rewards. I will go there as Bard. We have average item level 410. Okay, so we have to defeat Hades, formerly known as Emmet Selk. So let's see, Duty Finder. I want to do this as Bard. So, average item level 410 and join. So I have item level 423, the item level 430 gear from the level 80 role quest, and the rest is 418, 415. Hades.
Show me your vaunted strength, and I shall expose the lie of your fragmented existence.
No! Okay. I can't see a thing. Ah! Oh. Okay. Whoa. Ah. Whoa. Uh-huh. Uh-oh. Okay. Nice. Was this the X of Artband? Yes, it was.
Remember. Remember us. Remember that we once lived.
It's over. Emet-Selch is no more.
More importantly, how do you fare?
dost thou see?
Her ether. It is as it used to be. As a disciple of Zodiac, the Ascian was the darkness to your light. I can but assume that when you set your strength against his, the light within you was spent.
No, it's more than that. Under the strain of that incredible flood of ether, your soul had begun to break apart. Yet now it seems somehow restored. I tried to help you before the battle, but Emmett Selk stopped me. So, how did you... exactly what did you... Can you tell us what happened?
Yep. The X of Heartbird. I had help from a hero of this world. I'll explain it all another time though. I had help.
I see.
The Exarch.
Where to start? I believe I owe you all an apology. And you, most especially.
Let's get out of here first. I'm tired. We'll leave the lecture for later. It's good to see you awake, Kratia. Yes, it's good to see you awake. If you don't know him, please do the 24-man raid of A Realm Reborn. Then you will know him, and he is much younger than he is here. And I remember he has two different eyes. Here he has two red eyes, but in the original story he has only one of the red eyes of the Alag. So, it's great. It's good to see you awake.
Well, 'tis good to be awake.
So, those mad souls dove straight into the ocean over there, did they?
All I could see from here was the whale, Master Chai.
'Twas surely Alphino and those friends of his. They did something heroic, mark my words. You need only look up there for proof of that.
As you say, my love.
They're sure to be back. Any moment now. Any moment.
They are coming back, aren't they? I couldn't bear the thought of...
There, dear. Everything will be all right.
There! Look! Over there! Over the beach!
Greetings! You all right?
Welcome back!
I didn't think we'd be swimming the whole way back. Heavens. Heavens. Take me.
Alphino! Oh, hells.
Wait! Where's Urianger?
He must have fallen behind.
But shouldn't we look for him?
He'll wash up, sooner or later.
For the love of... Alphino!
Welcome back, dear ones!
And thus did salvation come to the first. The lamps of Amaurot will fade along with Emet-Selch's enchantments, and the depths shall be as once they were. Mount Gulg will one day fall, and the Talos below yield to wind and rain. This tale, too, will fade with time, passing into legend as the world heals and moves on. Nevertheless, as ether obeys the cycle, as death and decay gives way to new life, so too do the memories we share inspire others to rise to greatness. For we who walk before may lead those who walk after. Your road goes ever on, as does your story, as does your legacy. Such is the hero's lot, to touch the lives of countless others.
Excuse me? You're the Warrior of Darkness, aren't you? Where are you from, really? And how did you get to be so strong?
tumbling, turning, we see commands, eternal winds to the land descend. Our journey will never from those who've fallen to those who rise, a prayer to keep us ever by your side, an undying promise that we just might carry on in a song. Pray don't forget us, your bygone kin, with one world's end as a new begin. And should our souls scatter unto the wind, still we shall live on. Stand tall. This time,
Wow, so now we have to talk to the Crystal Exarch. And he changed his clothes, I guess.
By your deeds has the blinding light been banished from these skies, and the Sin Eaters driven to retreat. Although our many hurts will be years in the mending, I have faith that this world and her people will one day be whole once more. With no rejoining in prospect, the Source need no longer fear the coming of an 8th umbral calamity.
And with that triumph, the future from which you came will no longer come to pass. Yet here you still stand.
So I do. I wonder if that other age continues onward somehow, cut adrift from time's flow. Or have I simply etched myself a place upon this new block of history? Either way, this is an unexpected development. As the summoner of your souls, my death was meant to release you back to your world. Yet I am very much alive, and you are still stuck here in the First.
I believe I speak for us all when I say that we are happy to postpone our return if it means your life is spared. We will seek out another way.
Besides, I never had any intention of rushing home. There are people here I still need to thank, and this means I might actually have time to do so.
Yet we dare not neglect our comrades in the Source. Mistress Tataru, to name but one, will be most anxious to know how things stand with us.
So, you'll just have to make the journey alone for the moment. Be sure and give a full report to our fellow Scions, would you? Oh, and we'd also appreciate any news you can bring us from back home.
Then I see no reason to delay. I can open the path from here.
I imagine we each have matters demanding our attention, so let this be a farewell for us all. Send word when you've resummoned our friend. Oh, and do try to ensure she arrives within the city next time.
Of course! I shall strive for utmost accuracy. No strange forests or unplanned passengers, I promise.
I'm a little relieved, to be honest. I would have been terribly lonely if everyone had suddenly disappeared. But I understand that you have to go. Safe journey, warrior of darkness. I hope to see you again soon.
Just a moment while I attune the portal. Then you can be on your way. When I was a boy, many long years ago, I yearned to stand tall as the heroes of Eld. But like a fool seeking to pluck the stars from the heavens, my every attempt to reprise their deeds fell short. And then one day, an all but forgotten dream from my youth stood before me in the flesh. A hero who looked at the horizon and beyond and saw I knew not what. All I knew was that I would give anything to stand at that hero's side. Would that it was so easy. The glory of the heavens was ever beyond the grasp of those who never thought to reach for it. But if I have gained anything from all of this, it is the courage to stretch out my hand. Do you hear me, Grahatia? This is no time for sleeping.
Meanwhile, in the Imperial Palace in the Source.
To the West Gate. I want to know what's happening there.
Same as the others. Struck down with a single blow. An unfortunate day to draw guard duty. Forgive me. These were your people.
We took advantage of this slaughter to slip into the palace. 'Tis not for me to grieve them. That was the Emperor! Wait! Oh! Your Radiance!
Gaius! You've missed your part in this, I'm afraid.
Identify yourself, demon!
You were hoping for the Ascian? The Craven shed this skin and fled, rather than face me. A pity. I was looking forward to crossing blades with myself. But I cannot deny the feeling of satisfaction. Body and soul reunited at last.
What now? The game continues, but the pieces have changed.
Only if we trust in a paragon's words. A mistake I do not intend to repeat.
He speaks the truth. Elidibus is gone. Tore a hole into the rift. Xenos, my foolish, greedy son. Was a second life not enough? Was the Empire too rich a prize to ignore? True freedom for our nation, our people, will never be won by a spoiled princeling. The burden of this throne is beyond you.
'Tis you, father, who have struggled with this burden. Simply holding the Empire together has occupied your limited faculties. But you may take comfort in knowing that I have no intention of pursuing your tedious agenda. Nor am I interested in ruling over the Empire's lands. I came only to remove that which ruins my sport. I will not have my prey stolen by your petty wars and cowardly weapons.
You would kill me just for that.
I need no other reason. Any and all who interfere with my hunt will not do so twice! I heard the Ascians speak of Zodiac, an Eidolon. Even the will of this star is but a construct of our own making. We shall gorge upon their strength, and then, my friend, our contest shall begin anew.
Xenos!
He's dead, oh. Isn't he? Okay, speak with Tataru in the Rising Stones. Where are we now? We are here. Mordona. There it is. But, Sweet, is it really you? But how? When we didn't think you'd be back for ages. Time moves in mysterious ways. Would you rather I went again? Would you rather I went again? Oh, don't be daft. I just can't believe you're actually back. We heard the good news from your pixie friend, but nothing compares to seeing you in the flesh. As for the situation on this side, the Imperials are still eyeing our forces from afar. From what I'm told, the Gallian armies have been slow to react and seem reluctant to commit to any large-scale engagements. It's an odd sort of stalemate. Otherwise, we've yet to see any sign of that awful Black Rose weapon we were warned about. Oh, but I suppose we did call in an old friend to help out on that count. Creel and I had a terrible time tracking him down, so it will be worth it to see the look on your face when you find out who it is. Anyway, I was just about to make contact with this helper of ours and then confirm the latest news from the front. Might you fancy having a rest while I do? The Warrior of Light back where she belongs, just as if nothing had happened. So, you do seem different somehow. You'll have to tell me all about your adventures when we next have a spare moment. Until then, welcome back. Yeah, and we have now the wind-up grad here and tomorrow orchestrion roll complete. Elidibus, okay. Oblivion has claimed him. Emetzark gone. La Habrea gone. I alone remain, the last of the unbroken. Once more, I am moved to reevaluate the potential of these tattered souls. Ah, Xenos, never did I dream you could overpower me so completely, possessed as I was of your body and all its uncanny strengths. And now that I have shared with you the truth of this world and its reflections, who can predict how events will unfold? Not I. Emissary, what a pure jest that title has become. The flow of history has become muddied, its currents wild beyond my capacity to direct them. You have wrested the advantage, Heidelin. Deceiving hands of your disciples tighten their grip on our star. The origins of the world remain hidden and its inhabitants ignorant of their broken existence, just as you and your creators desired. They celebrate the gift of imperfect life, uncaring, unknowing as we weaken and fade. But do not imagine yourself rid of us. So your champion has indeed proven the most ingracious obstacle to our ascendance, a barbed thorn in my side. She may yet be removed and cast into the abyss. Oh yes, it can be done. I will keep these heroes mired in the first, and victory will be ours at the last. Warriors of darkness now, are they? then their fate is decided. They shall meet the same end as those who came before, death at the hands of warriors of light. It seems you were right. Yes, there's something out there. But it would mean crossing malms and malms of this infernal emptiness, which is rather unhealthy for living creatures, as I understand it. Even were we to restrict ourselves to brief forays, I don't like to imagine the effect I would have on our ether. But you still want to go, don't you? We may have saved the world, but we haven't reclaimed it. Ah, when you put it that way. What choice do we have? Well, of course, I'm going with you. That's what family is for, isn't it? Come, let's head back and prepare for this mad journey of yours. Thank you, Thancred. This should be Eden, the new raid. Yes. You have completed the main scenario quest, Shadowbringers. By opening the Trust interface located under Duty, you may now repeat previously completed main scenario dungeons with a party of NPC avatars. Avatars will gain experience and level up in accordance with their duty participation. For more information, please refer to the help found within the interface itself. Furthermore, bolstered by your experiences in the first, you are now able to accept new quests from job-related NPCs in the source. In order to access them, the following conditions must be met. Reach level 80 in a given job. Complete the relevant level 70 job quest. Complete the associated role quest line. Quest locations and other details can be reviewed in the level 70 job quest journal entry. In addition, quests to unlock new content have now become available in the Crystarium. Rest well, Warrior of Light and Darkness, for 2 worlds of adventure await your return. Okay, now we have a new title, Shadowbringers. Is the achievement? Let me see. Achievements. So we have Shadowbringers, complete the main scenario quest Shadowbringers. Title the Shadowbringer. So let me see. I want to have this title now. And character. And profile. Sort by name. Shadowbringer. Yeah, no. That was the first one. And now let me see. Journal. complete. So, job. Disciple of war job quests. And I want to know what to do for the bard. Let me see, there is Sweet Dreams Are Made of Peace, the level 70 quest of Stormblood. So let me scroll there. The next bard quest will be available from Jehantel once you have met the following requirements. You must have completed the main scenario quest Shadowbringers. You must have completed the role quest Courage Born of Fear. And I did. I did all 4 of the quests. Quest lines, role quest lines. So now I can do more than just the job quests. I can do the final role quest too. So let me see. This one is from Heavensward, so that's just Bismarck X. Let me see. So you can open your journal and look what are the requirements for your job quest for your next to do so. Let me see. I will go back to the Crystarium. So I want to show you what quests are now available. Then there are more than that. In Yulmore are some quests too, I guess. And we can unlock Eden. So as you can see here. So we have 5 new quests in the middle of nowhere. By the time you hear this, Minstrel from Another Mother. This is interesting. So you need this quest to unlock the X trials for the first 2 trials from Shadowbringers. The Aspiring Skywatcher and Shadow Walk with Me. No idea what this is. So, okay, these are the quests we have here at the Crystarium, but as I said before, we can travel to Yulmore. No. Yulmore, no. Now that I can fly in all areas and so on, it is best you wait with the Gatherer and the Crafter classes until you have finished the main scenario quest and you can fly in every area. So, but I will wait a bit longer. I will wait until we have patch 5.1 because there are so many changes for the crafters and the gatherers. It doesn't make sense to do them now, to do these quests now, because I don't know what exactly is changed in the future. So let me see. Here's nothing. Now that the lodestone is updated, we can check this. So the quest in the middle of nowhere unlocks Eden, the new 8-man raid. Shadow Walk with Me. This quest is the final role quest. If you have completed main scenario quest Shadowbringers and you have completed all level 80 role quests for healer, for tank, for magical DPS and for physical DPS, then you can do the quest Shadow Walk with Me at the Crystarium. There should be a quest, yet another striking opportunity. Let me see if I know. And another one, Academia Anida, or Anida. Maybe we have to go down. Let me see. There. Flowers everywhere. Let me see. No, not here. Interesting, interesting. Not here. What about there? So you can see we have 2 new quests here, yet another striking opportunity, as I said, and you have access to this quest after you have completed the striking opportunity quest from Heavensward in Idleshire. And the second one is the Academia in Nida. And I guess this one unlocks another dungeon. I'm not sure. So, but I wanted to show you there are more quests than the job quests after you have completed Stormblood. So, okay. There was something, yes, we have the Grahatia wind up use. Minion guide. Here. So, in order to fund the expedition to the Circus Trench, Tataru crafted this series of automaton modeled upon a certain Archon, the tales of whom she heard from Rambrois. Obedient. Okay, so here he is. It's the young one, and as I told you before, he has 2 different eye colors. As he was young, he had one red and one green or blue eye, I'm not sure. Green, I thought. And now, with the ages, he has 2 red colored eyes. So, okay, so come with me. Hey, come with me. So, okay, that was Grahatia. And now, so, tomorrow and tomorrow orchestrion roll. Now, let's see. Want to add a track? Others. Tomorrow and tomorrow. Save? Yes. And now please this. And that was it for now. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye bye!